Hello, I want to specially welcome you to this class titled Acquiring Your International Passport Just Got Easier with Dimma Presh. I'll show you the possibility of applying and getting your international passport by yourself without having to go through any passport agent or paying third-party fees. Okay, if you're in a noisy environment, just find somewhere that is more serene so that you'll be able to focus and concentrate on everything I'm going to be teaching here. Because if you're being distracted, you eventually end up not getting any tangible thing from this webinar. It's going to be as short as possible and straight to the point. All right, so that you can finish up quickly and go back to what you were doing just before you came across this video. All right, I'll also give you an opportunity to take this lucrative and untapped knowledge up as a side business, plus the steps you need to get started immediately. Yes, that is part of the things you're going to be learning in this class. All right, so let's get straight into it. So this is like a mini portfolio about me, who I am, what I studied, and what I am currently doing. Yes, I do a lot of things. I'm actually a handful, depending on what you're asking about. So you can take a moment to go through this whole thing to see how far I've come, what exactly I'm doing at the moment, and to see the possibility that no matter where you are right now, you can actually rise above what you think is your limit. All right, so let's continue. These screenshots are coming from my previous classes and the feedback I got from some of my students. All right, this person said, "God bless your good works, hustle and transparency." Yeah, this is one thing I want to assure you that from this class, not just from this class, working with me, one thing I'm going to assure you, one thing I'm going to guarantee you is that you're going to be getting value for every time you spend, for every money you spend, and you're going to be working with someone that values transparency and integrity. So you don't have to be scared about all these online coaches, all these things that they do online these days. They're just after your money and they don't tell you the truth. Not with me. So long as you're working with me, you are well assured of transparency. You are well assured that your money or your time is not going to be going to waste. All right, we have more reviews here. This person said, let me start by saying God bless you for being a good teacher again. If the free class is this explanatory, I wonder what the paid class will look like. Thank you very much. I'm signing up for your course. So this is another person also testifying to how rich and how good I am when it comes to teaching online. So don't be scared that, oh, I've done a lot of things online and these people, they're not even interested. They're just interested in my money. I understand how those kind of things can be because I have been there myself. And trust me, that is not going to be your experience with this. What am I saying in essence? That you are guaranteed to get rich content from everything that has to do with, so long as it's coming from Dimma Presh, be rest assured that you are safe and you are covered. So let's move forward. This opportunity is not for everybody. That is one thing I want to tell you. I am not here for everybody. So if you don't fall under this list of people I'm going to be calling out now, don't just waste your time watching the seminar. Just pack up and go back to what you were doing. The first set of people I'm here for are people who are longing to get their international passport, but your only challenge is insufficient fund. You know the amount they are calling for you right now to get that 32 pages passport, to get that 5 years validity passport or that 10 years passport, but you know that money is going to shake your account if you remove it. Then yes, you are in the right place. This opportunity is for you. Another set of people are people who have a passport before, but currently it is expired and you wish to renew it by yourself this time around, or you want to get it at an affordable price. Then yes, keep watching because this seminar is also for you. Regardless of what you're doing right now, if you already have an existing offline business, maybe you do a 9 to 5 or you run your own business, but you want extra source of income. I mean, you know how the economy is right now. One source of income, two sources of income is not enough. You need to add to what you're already doing, and maybe that is what you really need right now. You want a guaranteed thing that you can be doing by the side, or you can even take up as a full-time business to be generating more income for yourself, right? Then yes, you are in the right place. If you are a student or a company, you'll be done soon with serving. And you don't want to be trapped with a job that you're not happy at, just going for that job because you want to pay bills, but you're not really happy deep down. Or you're a student, you're going to be graduating very soon, and you don't know what life holds out there for you. You're scared of even graduating because you know that that's money, that pocket money they're sending to you will stop very, very soon. And you don't know this next step from here. You just want something that you can be using to sustain yourself. So you need something extra without stress that you'll be doing and be getting money. Trust me, you are in the right place. But then, even though I've listed all of these things, right, it doesn't just qualify you. Because if you are not someone that is committed to learning, right, or you're not willing to follow instructions, you like to do things on your own without following simple instructions, then this seminar is not for you. Please, regardless of if you fall under the other categories I just mentioned, this is not for you. Just close up this webinar and go back to what you were doing. And finally, this opportunity is not for you if you are looking for a get rich scheme platform. You know those people that they'll tell you deposit 10K to get 100K, deposit 5K to get 50K, deposit 2K to get 1 million. This is not the place at all. You're in the wrong place. This is not what I'm here to teach you. All right. So if that is what you're looking for, I'm sorry to announce that this is not the place to be. So you can just pack up and go back to what you were doing. But if you're falling under the other categories I just mentioned, congratulations, you're in the right place. Just sit back with me, enjoy, and you're going to be getting a lot. So let's proceed. I would like you to, listen to my story because it could be similar to yours, right? Because every time I share this story, I have some people coming to my DM to tell me, "Oh my God, I had similar story with yours. I really suffered in the quest to get this passport of a thing and all that." And trust me, I love sharing my story because a lot of people relate to my story. So I'm going to be sharing it once again with you, just in case you've never heard my story before, right? So my passport journey started way back 2020, just before the COVID happened. That time I was about rounding off my uni studies, and I was really, really interested in doing some online applications, abroad applications. So one of the things that is required, of course, is my international passport. Without it, you're not even making any headway. So I started hunting on how to get my international passport. I reached out to an agent, and the price they told me at that time wasn't even favorable for me. But because of the COVID, I couldn't even do anything. Everywhere was on lockdown. Even after the COVID was lifted, I was not able to finance that movement because it was way above what I could afford at that time. So 2022 also came again, and this also wanted to get it again because this time around the passport price now have reached 7,000 naira for 5 years passport, to 5 years, not 10 years, 5 years passport. And I was determined to get this money, so I tried everything within my power to get it. And when I finally got that amount, and I wanted to go ahead to begin the application, the agent told me that there was no booklet. So if you are conversant with this whole international passport thing, you realize that there was a time in 2022 when there was no booklet for more than 6 months, or even 6 months or more. There was a time that there was no booklet. I was part of those people that were victim of that situation at that time because I really wanted to get my passport, but I was told that there is no booklet at that time, so nothing could be done. So I was just stranded. You know how things are now. Every blessed morning there are new bills to be paid. That was how I used almost half of the money or all of the money saved to take care of other bills that were pressing at that time. So I used the money for something else while waiting for booklets to be out. And when the booklets were finally made available, trust me, I didn't have the complete money again. So it was more like I went back to square one again, trying to struggle and get my money complete. So when I realized that this thing is never going to eventually stop, I just knew that I had to look for other alternative that I would use to be able to get this passport. As at this time, I was already deep headed into my copywriting career at that time. So I was very, very frequent on LinkedIn. So one of those days when I was scrolling through my LinkedIn profile, I came across a post that was talking about how you can get your international passport at 26,000 naira. Then I was like shocked, like, are you serious? Is this even possible? 26,000 naira. So after reading through the post, I decided to go ahead and do my own research. Do you get to be able to know if this thing is really true or if this person just wrote this thing to drive traffic to her page? Do you get? I started doing Int'l. I went to different platforms, I went to different places to do my own research. And soon enough, I was able to find an easy pathway that I could use to get my passport without the help of any agent. I could do it with my phone from the comfort of my home without even going to the immigration office. I mean, I was so excited, being that I would not even pay any extra fees, just that 26,000 naira for real. I was so excited. I was going to save a lot of money. So I gathered all the documents that were required of me. I did my application, booked appointments, my appointments. Everything was just moving smoothly for me. And then at the end of the day, after my appointment, I was just told to go back home and wait for my passport. I didn't pay any extra dime. Trust me. It was so unbelievable to me. And when I started telling people about it, they even were doubting me because everybody knew how much passport cost. It is always expensive. So when I now tell them that you can actually get it at 26,000 naira, then they'll be like, "You are lying, please stop it, this and that." Some people, when I even started posting about it online, people started calling me scam, that this is not real, this and that, you get. So that was how I started creating awareness about this international passport of a thing, how you can actually get it online by yourself without having to go through the whole third party thing. Fortunately for me, just 5 weeks and some days, I got a message from immigration that my passport is ready for pickup. If you see me that day, I was so excited. If you see how I was majestically going to immigration office, I picked up my passport. See, now I have my own passport to show for it. So trust me, it is very, very easy. This is something you can do regardless of how old you are, right? Ever since then, I've been helping different people. I can't even count the number of people I've helped to get their international passports. And I mean friends, family, and total strangers. People I don't even know, people I've never seen face to face. People I just met online. I've helped countless number of people to get their own international passports very easily and at a very cheap and reasonable price. So why am I sharing this story with you? You could be asking, or you could be wondering. I'm sharing this for you to know that firstly, I understand your struggles because I've been there myself personally. I've been there. I know what it feels like to be stuck at a particular stage, and it feels as if you can never get out of this situation. I mean, I finally got my passport in 2023 after years of trying, after years of struggling to raise the money. I was eventually able to get it. So I understand that kind of struggle, being stuck in a particular situation or in a particular stage that feels like you can never ever get out of this. And secondly, I also want you to understand that this is something you can do by yourself. I want that skills to fall off your eyes so that you can actually realize that this is actually possible. You can actually get your passport by yourself with your phone, online, by just sitting in the comfort of your home, whether you're at home or your office or wherever you are. You don't need to dress up and go to immigration office before you can be able to get your international passport. You can actually do it yourself and get it regardless of how old you are. You must not be 50 years, 60 years. You must not be as old as those immigration officers before you can be able to get an international passport for yourself or be able to do it by yourself, right? Because the steps are very, very easy and understandable. It is not rocket science. So right now we're going to be going practical. So I'm going to turn off this camera because we're going to be heading over to Chrome browser. I'm going to be showing you the basics of how you can actually do this application. Then we'll come back and continue with this webinar. So stay with me, don't go anywhere. All right, so when you open your browser, you type in the official website of immigration. That's immigration.gov.ng. So you can see that on my screen, immigration.gov.ng. When you open that, you allow it to load up, right? So when it opens up, you're going to see something like this on your screen. Then you scroll down and tap on this part, this green part that says passport, not visa, not visa on arrival, and not visa, not visa on arrival, just the passport part because you're trying to get an international passport, correct? So you tap on apply now and it takes you down to ways you can apply. You can see the section of applying from Nigeria and applying outside of Nigeria, but we're focusing on the applying from Nigeria section. You can see this underlined how to apply button. You also tap on it and it's going to take you to where you're going to input your details, right? You can see this particular place. On this section, this left hand side, you're going to input your state. So if you're applying from Lagos, you input the Lagos state as your processing state. Then you come over to the right hand side. Once you input this, it's going to bring out all the options, all the passport offices in Lagos. There are about 5 offices in Lagos. It's going to bring out all of those offices for you so that you know the one you're going to be going with. Then on the right hand side of your screen, this is where you're going to determine how much you're going to pay for your booklets. So you're going to see the part for the application age range, passport type, processing state, processing center, number of pages, and the validity period that you're going for. Once you pick all of this, it's going to automatically show you how much you're going to pay. So let's get straight into it. All right, so this is it. This is the section where you're going to determine the price that you're going to be paying for the passport you're going for, whether you're going for the 5 years passport or the 10 years passport. This is where you're going to determine your fee. So the first thing, you're going to choose your processing states. So let's say we're going with Lagos State, right? I'm trying to be as fast as possible so that this video doesn't get too long. I'm trying to keep to the time I promised. So you can see all the passport offices in Lagos comes. This happens for all the states in Nigeria. So whether you're applying from KB, from Borno, from wherever, Nasarawa, Abuja, Anambra, which any part of Nigeria, it is still going to show you the same thing. So let me just pick any, for the sake of this video, right? Let me just pick any random location. So let's say you're going for the 32 pages. I'm also going to show you for the 64 pages. Automatically, 32 pages is 5 years validity. It's going to now show you how much you're going to be paying for your booklet fee. You can see the price for the booklet fee, right? So let's say you're going for, this is 50,000 naira, the current price for 32 pages. It used to be 35k. In fact, it used to be 25,000 naira, and then they increased it in January. Later in the year, they increased it again from that 35,000 naira down to 50,000 naira. So the thing keeps on going. So the earlier, once you see this opportunity, just jump on it and begin your application, because nobody knows the next time they're going to be increasing this price again. All right, but as at the time of this video, this is the current price for 32 pages, 5 years validity passport. So if you want to check for the 64 pages, the one of 10 years, that one is 100,000 naira for the booklet fee. You can also see it here. But if you're going through a third party or going to the immigration office and all of that, for this 10 years passport, you could be charged as much as 180,000, 200,000, 250,000, depending on the person you meet. And for that 32 pages that you're seeing the booklet fee alone is 50,000 naira, you could be charged as much as 70, 80, 90, 100, even 150,000 naira for it. So that is the importance of you being able to do this application yourself. So if you're watching this video and you want to take it up as a side business, go to your WhatsApp. I want to give you a short assignment now. Just rush to your WhatsApp or to your Facebook status. Just go and type, "Let me help you get an international passport with 60,000 naira." Type it on your WhatsApp status or on your Facebook status, wherever you are active on. Type it there. And this is just like a mini practical, an assignment. Just type it. Once you type it, come back and continue watching this video. Now let's continue. After you have done this, you can now see the price you are going to pay for this, right? There are other steps. This is like the first step. You can see that we have different steps. It goes all the way to the 7th step, but I'm not going to go into all of these details right now because we'll have time to beat and we have a lot of things we still need to cover. All right, so we're back to the webinar and we're going to be faster this time around because I want to keep to the time I promised. Now, why is it important for you to become a passport procurement specialist? Remember the assignment I gave you. If you have not done that assignment, please go back and do it now. Trust me, before the end of this webinar, you're going to see the reason why I said you should do it, because you're going to start getting notifications on your DM, people asking you how much, this and that, how can they start, this and that. Before you know what is happening, you have closed 2 or 3 deals before the end of this webinar. So why should you become a passport specialist? Passport procurement specialist. It gives you the opportunity to earn in both local and foreign currencies. So this time around, they're not only earning in naira, they're going to also learn how to do it for people abroad, for people in UK, in US, in Australia, in Germany, in all parts of the world. And you're going to be doing the application from here in Nigeria or from your bedroom, from wherever you are. You're going to be doing it just a few minutes, you're done, and you've bagged money in dollars without having to spend hours on your phone. Trust me. So you're not limited to earning only in naira. You're going to have the opportunity to earn in foreign currencies and make massive money for yourself this year. It gives you time freedom and financial stability. I've already talked about it. You become highly sought after and you can be able to work on your own terms. Yes, once you begin this application, people begin to know that, oh, you do this application, wow. You become the first person that comes to their mind. Whenever someone around them asks for someone that knows how to apply for a passport, you're the first person that comes to their mind, you're the first person that they recommend. You become highly sought after. Getting jobs will not be hard for you because everybody's on this Java journey low-key. You will never know, except when you start the business, you see that a lot of people are really interested in traveling out and you become highly sought after because you are going to be the person person they come to when they need these services. All right. And you work on your own terms. You decide how you want to do your job. If you want to do it in your room, if you want to go to an office, if you want to, anyhow, you decide the payment method you want with your clients. If in fact you'll be taking the lead where they follow you. Do you understand how to nobody to boss you around, no boss to tell you you must be at work by 8, you must start by this time, and all of that. You work on your own terms. All right. And another opportunity is for you to upgrade financially. I mean, the goal is for you to make more money, right? To be able to substitute what you're already earning. So not only are you getting the knowledge to apply for yourself or for your family members, you're also getting this knowledge so that you can be able to monetize it and start helping other people do their application and start making money off it. Trust me, the money is sweet. Being that you not even have to stress yourself. Just like don't worry, with time I'll start showing you other testimonies so that you see what I'm talking about. Now, when I talk about monetizing of knowledge, I'm not just giving you theory, I'm showing you practical example. This screenshot now is my own screenshot from my WhatsApp business, because I normally label my customers and all of that. So in the year 2023, when I first launched this course, in the whole of 2023, I was able to only get 78 customers. Yes, for this passport course and the passport applications put together. But in this year 2024, as at the time of this video, more people are joining, more people are coming. You can see how many. I don't want to mention it myself. You can see how many people look at the screen and see how many people against the 78 people I got last year. You can see how many people are currently under the 2024 list. This one is outside. This one is just for people that are in the course. So this is outside people I've done application for. So you can just see how many people are currently in this. So it gives you the opportunity to be able to monetize what you already know. It's not something that is limited, that it's only you can only learn it for yourself. You can use it to start making massive money. I have a lot of students that are already doing very, very well in this course, making money back to back without even looking at anybody's face in this economy. And that is exactly what your testimony should look like. All right, so let's continue. Look at what this JAM officer said. Degree is no longer guaranteed jobs. Seek demonstrable skills. He's talking to undergraduates and recent graduates. He's telling them that, see, just getting a BSc from school, getting a master's does not guarantee. It was before now that once you go to school and come out, you are guaranteed that you must get job in this Nigeria. But right now, the way the country is, even if you get double degrees, you have masters, you have PhD, you could still be struggling financially. It no longer guarantees that you're going to get a good paying job. Everything now is about what you know. You being able to monetize your knowledge, being able to showcase something that you can do, being able to do what some other people cannot do, regardless of if you have a degree in that particular aspect. So you could study banking and finance and you'll be in the online space doing something completely different from what you studied in school. Like me now, you can say I studied human anatomy, but I'm not even in the health field right now. I'm doing my thing online, making money without even being in the hospital or without even doing anything that has to do with this passport. Now has nothing to do with human health, right? But what I studied is under the health field. So that is what he's trying to tell you here, that it doesn't guarantee what you studied in school or getting a degree in school doesn't guarantee that you're going to get jobs. You should be able to get demonstrable skills that you can monetize, that you can use to put food and money on your table. Let's move forward. Now, there are some advantages I want to be sharing with you that you would get when you start with this passport with its course. First of all, is the fact that it is affordable and it has a short duration for you to master the skill. Yes, this is not a course or a skill that you have to take 3 months. Most courses now, you have to take months. If you're even fast enough, you can finish in 1 month or 3 weeks or so. But this one, you can finish it in less than 24 hours. And I'm not even exaggerating. I have evidences of students that have done it. In fact, to my surprise, there was a day someone got access to my course, and in the next 2 hours, he told me that he had booked his appointment, that his appointment is on so and so. I was shocked. I was like, so soon? Was it not just a few minutes again, I'll be 1 hour ago that you got access to the course? How come? He just laughed. He said, oh, there is no time to waste to that, this and that, before the increase. This was happening before the increase. You see the speed. I was shocked myself because that's like the fastest that I've gotten from my students. I think 1 hour plus, he was already done. I was very, very surprised and also happy for him, because I mean, that kind of speed, that is to show you how simple it is for you to learn. So even if you're doing a 9 to 5, you're doing a tedious work, you're learning another different skill, it will not make it hard or difficult for you to learn, because it's also self-paced. That if you want to learn it at your own time, you don't want anything to stress you. You're already stressed from your 9 to 5 job, you're already stressed from the one you are doing from your own business, and you want to do it when you're free. Yes, you still have the opportunity. Just go at your own pace, right? Another advantage is that you can actually work remotely from anywhere and take more than one role. Yes, you can be in the toilet and be pressing your phone, closing a deal, making money. You can collect more than one role. Yes, that one role means that you can collect job from more than 2 customers at the same time. This is not the one that, you must finish one before you start the other one. You can collect 3 people's job at the same time and then do the applications one by one. It's not like the job that you must finish a particular one before you go and start looking out for another customer. No, you can collect 3 jobs, 5 jobs at the same time. That is exactly how seamless or how sweet this particular skill is. All right. Another thing is the opportunity to advance your career. Yes, I've mentioned this over and over. It doesn't require that you must have a degree in so and so course before you be able to get this skill, or before you can be able to practice this skill, regardless of what you studied. Even if you studied animal science, even if you studied engineering, you studied anatomy just like me, or you studied banking, you studied finance, whatever you studied in school, it doesn't count at all. It is just a straightforward skill that you can learn, start monetizing, and start making massive money for yourself. All right, let me show you this. This is what one of my students said in our discussion group on WhatsApp. He said, "Dear admin, I have joined several groups before now. Nothing to show for it. It is one thing to learn a skill, and another thing to get in touch with its market. Chai, I've wasted time, data, money, sleep, chasing thick smoke without corresponding benefit. Since I took the risk of being part of this platform, it's been success story ever since. I haven't backed out on any, and none has turned to insult or embarrassment. So once again, to our able, humble, selfless, ever responding, always available admin, thank you. Irrespective of what I charge, in less than 30 minutes, I'm done. Chai, this business sweet past honey. In all glory belongs to Jesus. All glory belongs to God." You see, this is more like everything I said in the previous slide is what he just concluded here to show you that what you're going to be getting. He said they have done a lot of things online in the past, but none of them is as good, is as tangible as acquiring this skill or as monetizing this skill that he has monetized now. Now let's look at this other testimony. She said she tagged the other message and she said, "You are sharing my testimony, Coach Dimma. Whatever you lay your hands upon, continue to prosper in Jesus' name. It was yesterday I'm thinking of this that I need to share my testimony. 40 plus passports done and dusted." You can see the same testimony again from another person in the group. She said that she have done more than 40 passports just in a short period of time. Just from the comfort of her home, she was able to do all of this very seamlessly. Do you know how much money this have brought in for her? By just monetizing this same skill I'm showing you today. My sister, my brother, do not sleep on this. Now, this is me. What I used to look like before. You can see when I was a baker, when I was in school, when I was practicing anatomy. You can see how I was so lean, so unkempt. My skin was suffering so much because the stress almost is not here. The stress was too much on me, right? That time I was making peanuts from, even after going through all of those stress. Money that I'm making is nothing to show for it. I was still struggling very, very bad financially. But you can see the difference now. Look at the picture now. Even from looking at the picture alone, you can see how my skin have really shined up. I've added, like, it's so evident that okay, you're now doing well for yourself, even financially. It's so evident. This is what getting the right skill can do for you. Information marketing, it really changed my life, and that is the same thing that changed my own life financially. It's the same thing I am sharing with you today. And trust me, regardless of wherever you are, even if you're already doing well for yourself, but you want to really level up, you want more for yourself, it's not bad to want more for yourself. So even if you're currently, you must not be in the trenches before you know that you need financial help. You might also be doing well for yourself, but you actually need more, and you want something that you can do seamlessly that will not clash with what you're already doing. Then trust me, this is exactly what you need, because I am a testifier myself. You can see the difference. It's very, very clear. I'm even looking better than what you're seeing on the now picture in this video. But I just had to do this because I'm even looking better. This is more like a throwback picture because I snapped all of this picture earlier this year and we're already rounding up the year. So I even look better than this, right? But you can already see the difference from the now picture and the before picture. So that is to show you that this is actually something that can actually take you from the point where you are right now to another better level. All right. Now, these are the steps you need to take if you want to start. You need to admit that you actually need the skill, and or if you're not interested in making money, you really want to get a passport for yourself. You need to admit that you actually need this passport to be able to do those things that you need the passport for, right? Which I know that you have actually admitted. That is why you are still in this webinar till this point. Then you need to do your own research so that you can clear some of your doubts. Yes, because if you don't do your own research, or if you still have certain doubts inside of you, there are certain things that I will be telling you, I will be showing you in this webinar. You will still be doubting inside your mind. You will still be thinking, are you sure this thing is not scam? Are you sure they didn't make up this thing? How possible is this and that? You will still have a lot of doubts in your head. So it is best, or it's even advisable for you to, just like I did my own research. After I saw that post on LinkedIn, I still had to go and do small research. So you can go and do your own research, no matter how late, and at least clear some doubts. Do you get? Then the next step now is to enroll into your qualities course that will help you to learn that skill. Next is to seek mentorship and guidance when you're finished learning that course, so that you don't fall victim of pitfalls. There are actually things that are traps that when you fall into it, is like is hell. So you need to have mentorship and guidance from people that already know how to do this thing very well. You understand? Another thing is for you to start gathering your documents. So if you're doing the application for yourself, you start gathering the needed documents from the information you got from the course. You gather the required document that is needed of you. Or if you're doing it for a customer, you tell them to gather the document, get the documents from them, and then you start your first application. And then from there, you scale up. Trust me, there's this level of confidence that you have more than what you used to have even before you started the whole application process that will make you to even want to go for more. Right now, let me tell you this thing. Even if you have an existing online or offline business, but you're not satisfied with your monthly, your weekly, or your daily income, right? Then trust me that this exclusive information I'm sharing with you today is exactly what you need. This information is not open to everybody. You're seeing this video because you got the link privately from the DMs, right? So that is to show you that it's not open to everybody. So if you really want to increase your income, or you want to save money on that application you want to do, trust me that this is the information that you need. Let's move forward. So let me use voice notes to describe. This is a voice message we got from the group, from our paid group, from one of our students that landed a deal with a travel agency that she'll be the one to now be doing all their passport applications for them. So let me just play for you to listen yourself. So I was actually doing this passport stuff
of weekends. I was just posting it, and I was working for myself. I was doing another place for someone. I was just praying because let's say, how did this person say, hey, drop shipping? Let me use what drop shipping. So I was doing drop shipping for this guy because he was the one that did my passport for me. So I'll be like, I'll be clients for you and any commission from it. So but now I took the course, I can now boldly apply for passports for people. Guess what? That, Jesus Christ. So between the period I went to that course and today I've done like 10 passports for people. The lady reached out to me was like, she want me to be doing handling her client's passport, right? So this is what I'm doing now, guy. I just see deal with these people. Hey, please help me celebrate. I'm so happy, like God. So I feel like I'm doing a renewal for this passport ticket. Guys, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power.
So you can see how excited, you can see from the way she's even talking, she's short of words. Do you know what it means to seal a deal with a travel agency that every customer that is coming to their agency to travel abroad, you'll be the one to be doing the passport for them? And you can see the number. Before, she was just doing it casually, helping an officer, an immigration officer to be bringing customers. She's not really just getting peanut off it. But when she learned the knowledge for her own self, she's now, all the profit is now coming to her. No longer an officer giving her peanut for bringing customers, and now she's making massive money. And as at the time she shared this video, she just joined the course. So I think after 2 weeks gap, well, then she landed this deal and she came to share her testimony. That is to show you how much. And she said that this person has been monitoring her for a long period of time and now came to her. The person have seen that, okay, this person has been in this thing, this person knows what she's actually talking about. That is the kind of confidence you get from this course, because you're going to be learning everything in total, not just the peripherals or the surface knowledge. When you are done with this course and you come out, you'll be dishing out value. When anybody listens to what you're saying, when you're doing your advertisement, they know that you actually know this person knows what they are doing. Because if she was doing her advert without knowing what she's saying, those people will not have reached out to her. I mean, all those while she was doing middleman job for the officer, that travel agency, I believe that travel agency was still seeing her post but didn't reach out to her. But the moment she got this call, she learned one or two things and she started putting out her own content. This travel agency now saw that, okay, this person actually knows what she's saying. Hey, this person actually knows what she's doing. And then they sealed a deal with her for her to be the procurement officer for all passport that will be going through their agency. That's a very big one. I mean, that's a very big, and since then till now, she have not had rest yet. She's always processing passports back to back to back. I can't really share all the testimony, but this is more like a transformation story from how she moved from 0 to over 100. Now let's listen to also this one.
What you have done for me, seriously. You don't know yet. Don't worry. The time for testimony is still coming. And at that time, when I met you, when I joined the course, not the class, at that time, I was at the edge of like, no more hope. I'm telling you, no more hope. Even the money I used to purchase the course, I borrowed the money from someone. I borrowed the money from that person. And I was like, well, that's put a lot into online stuff, like how to do this, how to do that, all those things.
So you can see also how he's sharing. He has not even shared the main testimony. He just came to give me a heads up of his own transformation. He said that as at the point when he joined this course, that even there was nothing, no hope. He even had to borrow the money from somebody, like to come and try his luck, because he has done a lot of things online before now. So he just like came to try his luck. It was even with a borrowed money. But eventually that was the turning point for him. From that moment up till now, he has been doing passports back to back. So that is to tell you that this is what you need. If you are struggling financially, you have tried different things online, and you have, in fact, at the verge of you don't believe anything online again. Trust me, this is your sign. You can see the testimonies everywhere. There are more to come, but let's continue with this so that we don't just dwell on other people's testimonies. Now, how do you get registered? How do you get started from here? You need accurate and organized information on every single step to take. Yes, you need someone that will guide you and coach you to be able to stand on your own feet by yourself. And finally, you need to start in a timely manner. Do not procrastinate any further. This is not the one you go to YouTube to go and be learning, cut and join information from people that are not really interested or willing to show you everything how they did it. You need organized information that they placed it step by step. That's exactly how I placed it, step by step. After this one, this is the next thing to do, this is the next thing to do. Not for you to go and be going from one YouTube channel to the other, picking, cut and join information. This person will be saying another thing, this person will be saying another thing. You don't get confused, and then at the end of the day, you fall into one of those traps that I've been hammering about, and then it's now complicate the entire situation for you. So you need organized and accurate information that are up to date, so that you don't fall victim of what you don't want to explain. All right, and you also need guidance. We have a support group that is open and accessible 24 hours, where you can drop questions, where you get follow up, where you get motivation, where you will be gingered to do more. All right, and you need to start immediately. No more, because as you're procrastinating, other people are testifying, time is going, you still remain in the same stagnant position that you have been. So if you are really, really in for this, there is no more time for you to procrastinate. Now let's do the math. Imagine you just bought a course of 20K, and after learning and practicing, start getting back-to-back jobs that at the end of the month, by the time you calculate your profit, imagine getting 20K from one job. And then at the end of the month, in 30 days, you now did jobs that at the end of the month, you're getting 120 to 180K for 1 month. That is, in your bad months, you got 100 to 120K. And in the very good months, you got 280K to 250 or 200K. I mean, is that not a steal? That's like over five times your return on investment, Abby. Or you landed international customers that amounted to profit of over $150,000 per month. Convert it to Naira now so that you know how much you're talking about. That is to tell you that it is a complete steal. And this is not course that will teach you only the basics. It is in-depth knowledge you're going to get. Things that you will not hear from anybody. That is what you're going to be learning from this course. So trust me, in fact, you're even cheating the course creator. that created this course for you. Because I mean, how can you be paying small money to learn a skill and then you're making that kind of money? You need to come and be paying tight. All right. Now, these are common mistakes you need to avoid: procrastination and inconsistency. Yes, procrastinating to start learning the skill, to join the course and start learning the skill, and inconsistency with posting or putting out yourself there for people to know that and see that you're doing it. Because trust me, if you don't promote yourself, if you don't tell people what you're doing, nobody will know. Just like the review you heard, she was posting and that travel agency reached out to her. But when she enrolled for the course, got the knowledge, and she's just there looking, she did not do anything about it. Nobody will know. Even that agency that signed her up for her to be their officer, she wouldn't have gotten that deal, but it was because she was consistently putting out her content. That was why they saw her, they got interested in her post, and they reached out to her and sealed the deal with her. So these are mistakes you need to avoid by all means. You finally be able to afford the things that you have always wanted. You might not be able to take care of your loved ones the way you wish to. I mean, you know that they deserve better than what they are getting right now, but you don't have the financial capability. You will gain more respect in your family and among your friends. Trust me, this is my own testimony myself. People now respect me more. Imagine people knowing that I don't do international passport. They'll be looking at me like one goddess or one I don't know, like they feel like this is something that is not common for you to be doing international passport. It means that, I mean, you have hands, you have two heads, you have the way they even look at me when they hear or know that I do international passport. There's this kind of respect that they just, even from their body language, you just see it. You just know that okay, you're no longer the person that they used to know. Do you get that kind of thing? So it gives you respect among your friends and even in your family. Do you get? They'll be able to brag about it. Do you understand that kind of thing? You'll be able to place your mom or dad on salary without your account shaking. As a wife, you cannot be able to support your husband better and he'll be more proud of you. Trust me, there is this joy that comes with you being able to support, even if your husband is a billionaire, a millionaire. But those little things, even buying him gifts, even though he has all the money in the world, but you as a woman, as his woman, you're able to actually provide little things or be able to surprise him randomly. There is this joy that comes with it. He might not tell you, you might not know, but there is this inner joy that comes with it. All right. As a parent, you'll not be able to put your kids in better school and give them the quality of life that they deserve. Trust me, there is nothing sweeter than that. Taking them shopping, taking them to all those nice places, amusement park, outing, vacation, all those kind of places that they want to go to, that they wish to go to, but you cannot afford it. Now you finally be able to do it for your kids. Trust me, you're going to even be fulfilled yourself as a parent. You can now be able to travel by air and even go to vacations at will. Yes, not only do you now have an international passport for yourself, you cannot be able to travel by air, being that you cannot afford it. You cannot be able to afford flight tickets. You cannot be able to afford anywhere you want to go. No longer squeezing yourself inside Marua or inside all those rickety buses because you want to travel. You can now easily travel to any location, even within Nigeria or outside Nigeria. So these are some of the things that you stand to gain few months from now if you take up this opportunity and start doing what you ought to do. It is 100% possible. You just have to learn how to do it and do it the right way. Remember what I said: quit inconsistency and procrastination. And the good news is that I can show you how. Yes, I can do that. There are two options for you to choose from. The first one is that you can take everything that you've learned here so far and try to figure it out by yourself, just like I did. Yes, nobody taught me. I actually learned all of these things myself, but trust me, it took me months and months of in time, because even after I do my application myself, for me to start teaching others, I don't want to teach them basics or just come and teach them what when they now have problem, I'll not be able to solve it for them. I had to go to intense research. Even after I did my own application, I had to get some contact, I have to do certain things, I had to do what I call, there is research and then there is intense research. I went to get quality information that I was able to put together to be able to make this course a success. That is why when you join the course, you come back with marvelous testimonies, you come back with mind-blowing testimonies, just like my student. It is not a day's work. Or you can decide, that's the second option, is for you to work with someone who knows this business and get that person to train you till you are able to get it right. All right. You need guidance, you need accountability, you need someone that can coach you well. Do you understand? So that is just the truth of the matter. If you really want to go fast and go far, you need mentorship, someone that can actually hold you by the hand and help you till you stand on your own. Then you can be able to go far. But although if you decide to go with doing the research yourself, all those months you're wasting, those times, those months, weeks you're wasting trying to gather all those information. If you have paid for mentorship, or if you have someone that is already head deep into it that can help you through it faster, trust me that all those weeks or all those months you must have used it to land like 5 customers or more. But because you are doing your own research, trying to get all of those things by yourself, time is going, and you might not even have money to subscribe for your next other subscription that you are going to do your research. So which one is better for you? Which one do you prefer? Do you want to go with option 1 or option 2? Now, I want to also put out this because personally, from my experience, I'm no longer new in this business, so I've seen different category of people. So if you're one of those people that usually get triggers, people that they'll be in your free class or listening, this and that, you're telling them everything, they're happy, right on, coach, I'm so excited, coach. But the moment you want to introduce something that will benefit them, they start getting angry. They start being, oh, that why are you telling them to, why even bringing up a paid class self? that everything's supposed to be free, this and that. So if you're that kind of person that really gets triggered whenever an offer is being made at the end of a webinar or at the end of a free class or at the end of anything, just whenever you see any offer online, you're just angry, you're just everybody go just start. My dear brother, my dear sister, I think this is the time for you to leave. Yes. Or if you're under the category of people that hate buying courses, yes, you see the hate is underlined and in capital letters, you just hate it. Anything that has to do with you paying money to get knowledge, you hate it. You will bash the person because you were given an opportunity to get a knowledge, to get a skill. I mean, come to think of it, the school you went to, from primary school, in fact, from Presh, from playgroup up to your university level, you paid for all the knowledge, for all the classes you attended, you paid for those teachers that came to you, paid school fees, you paid handouts, you paid for all of those things, and you were paying for the knowledge they were giving you. So why is it not hard? And you paid thousands of naira, millions of naira. If you calculate all the money your parents spent on you from your nursery education now up to your university level, you see that some of them are even amounting to millions and billions of naira that you paid, and then at the end of the day you get a certificate that you cannot even, the jam registrar is telling you that you might not even be able to use that certificate to get a good job. So how much more if you are able to sacrifice all of those money to get a degree that might not even help you become financially stable? What is this peanuts of a commitment fee that you cannot pay to be able to get something that is guaranteed, that will consistently put money on your table? I mean, think about it. Now I'm going to be introducing what I call the passport with ease by Dimma Presh. That is me, and that is the course. Yes. This is a step-by-step course that is created to aid you, that is created to help you through the entire application with your phone using the DFT scale strategy, regardless of your location. Yes, regardless of where you're applying from, like I said, whether you're in Nigeria or you're outside Nigeria, you can be in Nigeria and apply for someone outside Nigeria. You can be outside Nigeria and apply for yourself, apply for people in that same country as you, or even apply for people in Nigeria, regardless of your location. So long as you are existing, you're alive, you're in this world, you can use this course to do your application, as long as it has to do with international passport application. Trust me, this course is going to help you to go through the entire process seamlessly. I just want to learn this knowledge and use it to run your own application without having to spend so much money on third-party fees, agent fees, and all of those ones. Then what you need is this passport with ease course. This is what you need. Look at the course here. This is exactly what you need. Very detailed, straight to the point, and easy to understand. Now, what does this course entail? The modules are enriched. You can go on your own pace. You're not forced that you must finish within 1 week or you must finish within 3 days. No, you can go at your own pace, like I said, and it has a lifetime access. Personally, I've bought courses that you won't even know when the thing will expire. The next time you want to go and access the course, you realize that you don't longer have access to the course. They won't even tell you that it has so and so time frame. It's not when you reach out to the person that sold the course, they tell you it has expired. If you need it to renew it, see that kind of thing. Something that you were not even told. Some of them will tell you is 1 year access that you have. After 1 year, they will revoke your access. Your money is gone. If you want to get access again, you pay another money. And maybe by the time you want to pay that money, the price have increased. So if you're not interested, you pay a higher amount of money. You get that kind of thing. But this one, you're getting a lifetime access for the chinkini money that you're going to be paying today to access the course. And you have hands-on learning, not the one that it's all theory. They just be saying what you know they understand. This one is practical, step-by-step procedures that you'll be learning, that you'll be able to do by yourself. And if you have problems, there are backups, there are mentorship group. Don't worry, I'm coming to show you. You let me not talk too much. Then there is money back guaranteed. Yes, this course is something that guaranteed you 100% money back, so that if you go through the course and you now realize that all these things you have been hearing in this webinar are lie, all this one are wash, nothing like that, all these things that I've just said is not true compared to what you saw in the course, then come back for your money. Now I'm going to be showing you a complete breakdown of what this course entails. This is the course curriculum. You can take a moment, you can pause the video to go through all of these things. When I say it's detailed, right, it is very, very detailed. Whether you're doing the application yourself or you want to do it for someone and get money off it, this thing is very detailed. Check it out. This is not all though. This is another slide that is still showing more parts of the video, because it is not an anyhow video course. It's not basics. This is an advanced video course. It's going to teach you everything. There are over 21 videos in this course, and all of them are very detailed and straight to the point. Yes, you heard me correctly. So don't be scared that, oh, this one I don't know, maybe not, you can teach us waiting we already heard of. No, go through this entire course curriculum to see everything, even how if you book your appointment and you missed it, you will learn how to reschedule. If your center is saying that you cannot reschedule again, you will learn what to do next. You can never be stranded with this course. That is just basically it. Do you understand? So these are the bonuses. Apart from all these things that I've enriched the course with, I still added bonuses. How you can book your flight by yourself, how you can do international flights, not only Nigerian flight. I also taught how you can book flights. Maybe you want to travel outside, you want to travel to Australia. I don't know why I keep on calling Australia. You want to travel to New Zealand, any part of the world. Part of the bonus I've put in this course will teach you how you can book your own international flight by yourself. You don't need to go to any travel agency. You don't need to go to anybody that will do ticket booking for you and collect money from you. You also learn how to pay the official price by yourself. You learn how to ace IELTS on your first. Most of these schools abroad, or if you want to go abroad to go work, to go and relocate as a permanent resident, most of these countries require that you have English language tests, which is IELTS. So part of the bonuses in this course is that you're going to learn how to It's your next IELTS sitting. If you have done it before, maybe you didn't reach the band score that is required of you, or it's your first time and you're scared, you don't even know, you have heard so much about IELTS and you're so scared. This is going to show you a pathway on how you can actually learn IELTS and pass it on your first or your next sitting. How to tackle query the application like a pro. You will see my that DFT square strategy. They are asking me what one is DFT square. You will see it and you will know how all of those things. Okay, you see this bonus package alone. If I decide to repackage this one as a course on its own, I will sell it out massively because the kind of information that is in this course alone, trust me, it's a lot. And if you want to even become an affiliate for the course, there are promotional materials. I mean, who does that for you? That will give you promotional materials for you to be able to sell a course and make money off it. Everything has been done for you, just for you to implement and be making money massively without looking at anybody's face in this economy. That is exactly what you deserve, and that is exactly what you are getting. You get access, direct access to Dimma Presh, which is the course creator. Anytime you have personal questions or you need clarity on a particular thing, if you don't want to ask in the discussion group, in the general group, you can actually come to my DM and ask those personal questions. You have opportunity to become an affiliate. You know so many things in this bonus package, in this bonus section of the course. Now let's move on to testimonies. I've already exhausted so many of our time. So look at what one of the testimonies I got from Evelyn. She said she was talking with 100% confidence and was ready for any question because our coach has done a very good job. Thank you very much, Dimma Presh. So this other testimony came from one of our students as well. She said, your work, when I posted something on my status, and then she replied and she said, your work show, when I showed your advert to my husband going through the small spice class you gave us for free, he couldn't resist it further. So he told me to register. And I was skeptical of it because I was skeptical at first, to be sincere. I get this a lot. A lot of people are always skeptical to join because of their past experiences with online creators. So she said that her husband now, because of the way she was skeptical of joining, but her husband was now the one that is even more convinced about the class. Her husband said, okay, use my money and register so that if it's not worth everything, you will not, it's not paying you because it's not your money. Do you understand that kind of thing? Eventually she registered, and at the end of the day, when she went through the course, her husband was asking her how far the course was, it really worth it? She said, look at what she said. Oga asked how far, my hand for I couldn't but give you credit for a job well done. And now he's getting ready to fund our passport processing when I'm finally done with the class. Can you see this wonderful review? Now look at this, another mind-blowing review. I don't think I'm going to be going through all of this testimony because there are a lot and I've already exhausted our time, the time I promised you. She said, so I came across Dimma Presh post somewhere and attended the free class. I was surprised at what I heard. She asked us to post on our status that whoever needs a passport can get it at this price. I posted and boom, a client reached out and said she was ready to pay immediately. Have you done the assignment I gave? I said you should go and post something on your status. If you have not done it, go and post on your status. I know I always give this assignment because it's always come back with massive reviews. So go back to your status and post it. Let me help you get your international passport with 60,000 naira and see the magic that follows. She now said, a customer reached out to me and was ready to pay immediately. Fear catch me, you. I had to reach out to her and said, should I collect the money? She said, with my full chest. Before I could chicken out, the person had paid the price. And by this time, I had not even paid for the class or gone through the training. The profit I got from the client was what I used to pay for the course. I was watching the video and applying. So you can see everything she said and pause it and review all of these reviews to see the mind-blowing testimony. She said she got 12 customers in a very short period of time just before the increase was implemented. This support group is more than just a support group. Trust me. Now let's move further to more testimony. She said, this other person gives. She said, you paid for the video course and it's very, very interesting and easy. A day or 3 hours, you watch all of the video calls and you'll be bold to apply for anyone interested. My first job was applying for a customer outside UK who needed renewal of passport and it was successful. Can you see what I told you? You can be in Nigeria and be earning in foreign currencies by just doing a tax that is not even up to 30 minutes. Yes. And learning the course is not even up to that same, it's not up to 24 hours. You can buy the course today and finish it today and start making money from tomorrow. This is another evidence for you to see. Now, Happiness said, wow, I must commend your effort. You did very well. The tutorial is well detailed. I just finished watching the applying from Nigeria section and I really liked it. Thanks a lot. You know, there was a time recently I updated the course and I came to the group to share that I've already updated the course. Everybody should do that. Is one thing about me. I always give up-to-date information. I cannot give you an outdated information and then leave you to figure things out yourself. I always move with the trend. Anything that changes, I update the course with it. So recently I updated the course again and I shared the updates in the group that I have updated the course. And this is the feedback I got from my student. She said, and again, on top how much we pay. This is too much. I am not capping at all. This is too much. Thank you so much, Dimma Presh, for having our interest at heart. God bless and prosper you. Another person said, your kind is actually red, Dimma Presh. Your heart is so large and full of joy and goodness of God. God will continually bless you. You know, the kind of prayers and blessings I get every day from my students is enough reason for me to even push harder and harder and harder. So come and join us so that you'll be the next testifier. There are still other reviews. There are so much. I want to share this testimony from Temi. She said, in fact, let me read it out to you. She said, buy the package and thank me later. This is how I was just searching for job up and down LEDC and boom, I encouraged myself when I met this course and I paid for it. And today, to the glory of God, I have registered more than 20 applications successfully. This is the same person that now, as at the time of the video, she said she now have 40 plus passport registration. But the time she said this testimony, it was the count was 20. But you can see that even after that testimony, she was still getting more customers and more customers. To the extent that she have already doubled it under a few months to share that testimony. And I'm sure that if I go to her DM to ask her now, it must have reached 60 or 80 passport applications. So that is telling you that this thing, the money choke, customers now water. That is always what I like to say, customers now water. All right. So she said, and not only that, I have the opportunity to meet great people till tomorrow. I pray for Dimz and don't regret the action I took. Small, I met people that deals with traveling package. I can't say it all. For the first time, I'm using this opportunity to appreciate Dimma and share my testimony. The money I paid to buy this course has brought and is still bringing thousands of money to my bank account. The grass is greener where you water the ground. Exactly. I feel like this is the highlight of everything. The grass is greener where you water it. Yes. And this had even made it easier for you. So long as you're willing to be consistent, to implement everything I've taught you, trust me, you're going to be making massive sale, like back to back, without looking at everybody's face. Yes. Now, this other person said it's comfort. She did an application for somebody, and because of how swift everything went, the person referred her to other people. You see, that is the good thing about this. Because of the knowledge you're getting, because as I said, it becomes highly sought after. Everybody now knows you, everybody now recommends. Once anything that has to do with passport or traveling, they'll come and ask you first, do you do this? Do you do this? If you don't say no, they will now go to somewhere else. That's exactly what happened in Comfort's case. She did an application for a customer, and the customer referred her and even told her to bring her page so that she can write review for her on her page. Can you see that kind of amazing testimony? That is to tell you how much value you're going to be getting from this course. Now, this other one said the videos are full of value. Thanks for the exposure. I'm gonna start anytime because this makes me more confident already. Can you see that? I told you that this is a confidence booster. So if you are a shy person, you don't know how to talk, you don't know what to put, maybe you're willing to post, but you don't even know how where to start from. After this assignment, enroll for the course and start. You see the kind of confidence you get by the time you're done with this video. You come back and pay tithes. Now look at this other testimony. I want to specially thank Dimma Presh for this opportunity. After I read through and watched all the courses, honestly, it is worth more than what I paid for to be here. It is an eye opener. Thank you so much, ma. The reviews are so many. I cannot even start reading out all of them. Like they are a whole lot. This is just a few I had to attach for the sake of this webinar. There are a lot, like countless. If I show you my gallery, the number of reviews I get from my students every blessed day, I wake up to reviews, I wake up to good news every blessed day from my students. So that is to show you that your own case will never ever be different. Look at this also nice and amazing review I got after she joined the class and she went through the course. She said, in fact, this is the cheapest training I've ever paid for. Thank you, ma'am. I expect everybody in the group to rush and pay, even borrow money and pay. Look at this review again from Toyin. He said, your teaching in the course is top notch. Thank you so much, ma. I am blessed by God to make me come across your advert on Facebook. You see this? I bless God for coming across your video, for coming across your advert, for coming across you. I have gotten this, like, I can't even count the number of testimonies like this I've gotten. A lot of people thanking God for even coming across, because this is an eye opener, a game changer for you, especially in your finances. If you're still struggling, if you want more for yourself, I'm not even going to go through the back and forth. I know what this is what. I know the kind of testimonies we're getting almost every single day from the support group and even in my DM. So just like Temi, Comfort, and the rest are doing, you say your final goodbyes to insufficient funds, to poverty, to SAPA, and anything they call it. You start getting international. Imagine earning in pounds, earning in euros, earning in dollars in this kind of economy. Don't you know what it means? Convert it to naira now so that you know what I'm talking about. So here's a fair cost of everything you'll be getting. If you're interested in any, you don't want to buy the entire course, you just want to buy one section of the course, you can still ask for it and you get it. Now, the skill monetization part, I mean, how much am I going to place on it that is going to be worth it? It is priceless. I cannot even place a price on it, because the way you monetize your skin and stand out as a professional and be making money back to back, getting endorsements, getting gigs from people. You wake up to see credit alert in your DM, you wake up to see payment receipt, just like me. I wake up now to see payment receipt in my DM. Please, ma, confirm my payment. I just paid for this, I just paid for that. That is the kind of life you should be living, not, struggling to make money online. So I will teach you how you can be able to stand out as a professional and start making money. I cannot put a price to it because, my dear, it is priceless. Same thing with the bonus package I added to this class. It is also priceless. I cannot, if I put a price to it, you might not be able to pay it. So it is priceless. And also the mentorship community, a lot is going on in that community. A lot I cannot even start talking about, or I can't even start sharing because of our time. But trust me, that support group is like, in fact, if you're in that support group alone, you will learn a lot compared to even what you're going to be learning in the course itself. So it is also priceless. But if I'm to put a fair price on it, should be 50,000 plus. Yeah. So it's just like me doing a giveaway, or what they call Saraka in Igbo. Yeah, that is exactly what it is. It's just like a commitment fee for you to do, because if I give it for free, trust me that you might end up dumping it in your Google Drive without assessing the course. You might not take it seriously. So you have to if you want people to value anything, put a price on it. Yes. So that when you remember that your money is there, you value that stuff, you make use of it, you'll be able to implement all the knowledge you got from it. Yeah, so that you can get your return on investment. Even if I slash the 50k into two and say you should bring 25k, it is still a complete fair deal and it's still at it. But I'm going to cut the chase. Let's not go back and forth. There is no time. So this is the website you're going to be registering for the 50% discount. Just type these exact words or these exact letters on your browser. Go to your browser, your Chrome browser, or any browser that you use, and type bit.ly/4dh7map. Just screenshot this page so that you'll be able to note where they have capital letters and small letters. Because if you use capital letters throughout, you're not going to locate the page. And if you use small letters throughout, you're also not going to locate the page. So you must type it accordingly, the way you are seeing it on the screen. So screenshot it so that you will not mix up the letters, or you will not make mistake with the one that have capital letter and the one that have small letter. All right. Now, if you're ordering directly from the website for the 50% discount, this is exactly what you're going to see. Once you type in those letters on your browser, it's going to take you to this page on seller where you're going to buy it at the discounted 50% discounted price, which is 10,500. So this is exactly what you're going to be seeing. Once you get to this part, you just tap on the buy now button, and it's going to take you to another page where you're going to input your payment details like your first name, your email, and your phone number. And after you've made payments using any of the payment options on the page, you gain immediate access to the course. All right. So click on this immediately. Screenshot this and type it into your browser so that you can locate this seller page and make your payments immediately so that you gain immediate access to the course. And if you're paying in dollars, you're going to be paying $8 only. So if you're here at this point, you're still here, you've not logged out, right? Then congratulations, because you'll be benefiting from the limited offer I promised when I started this webinar. Yes. But don't be too excited because I said you're going to benefit, because it is time bound, meaning that you can only benefit from it if you take action right now. If you take action like now. Exactly. If you are still here to this point, congratulations, because you're going to be saving a whooping 3,000 naira. You have stayed with me to this point, and that means you're interested and you really want to get this for yourself. But know that this offer ends very, very soon. Don't be reluctant or say later I will pay, later I'll do it, or later I'll do that. Early bird discount is 7,500. And if you're paying in dollars, if you prefer to pay in dollars, you're going to be paying $5 only. Make the payment right now so that you don't miss out on this. This is the alternative bank details to pay into. If you want to benefit from the early bird discount, screenshot the page now. If you have a second phone that you can do your transfer in, then start making that transfer right now. Pay to the Money Point Microfinance Bank or to my OP account, and then you send your proof of payment to this WhatsApp number with the word PWE sign up. Once you send these receipts and these weddings, I will know that you are signing up, that the money is for the passport to sign up, and I'm going to grant you immediate access to the course. And you start learning and start making your own money, or start doing your own application to save money. If you delay today, the next time you'll be seeing this, trust me, the early bird discount is already gone. Otilo, you don't move, you don't go see them again. And those who have enrolled today, those people that enrolled the same time they saw this with you, must have finished their application or gotten their first gig and started testifying like my other students, while you are still procrastinating, when you are still saying, I'll do it later, I'll enroll later, I'll start later. Others are already making progress. Once the deadline is off, you can never get it at that discount price again. So join now that there is still a discount so that you can benefit from the early bird discount. Now, these are different. I'm not going to be reading all of this, but from your screen, you can see the sweet pictures on the screen. Abi, look at how some passport samples are everywhere, and look at the group tag. You can see that it's from our discussion group, our paid discussion group. People are getting their passport every single day. You can see this is another slide showing different people. Like, I can't post all of these things here, but if I should show you my gallery, if I should go to my gallery to show you this, I have over 100 passport pickups. Yes, over 100. In June alone, we got over 17 pickups. In July, we got over 28 pickups. Like, the thing is just massive. Every month, people are getting passport. People are getting, like, testimonies everywhere. It really choke for the group. So don't think that, this thing is just peripheral. This thing is just, what are they even talking about? This and that. Don't allow your mind to limit you. Get out of that and start immediately. Look at all of these things are people that you can pause the video to read it out yourself. You can see all of these things. These are people that have picked up, people in the paid class that have picked up, and they're doing massively well for themselves. Look at what this person said about our discussion group. He said, this platform has really been helpful, encouraging, supportive, and interesting. Most especially in the case of person that mismatched passport photos. Even before the coach, Dimma Presh, came in, the matter has already been resolved, and other issues too. This is very encouraging, supporting. Can you see? So this is not just all those kind of mentorship group that they will come and lock, or nothing will be as dry as Sahara Desert. This group is up and running for 24 hours. And once you drop your question, even if the course creator is not even around to take up your question and answer immediately, they are experts in this. People have groomed over the months and they are doing amazingly well. They are already experts, they are professionals already. Once you just drop your question, before your question go, they land, they have already butchered it, they have already dissected it and told you the best possible solution to go about it. So don't think that this is, in fact, that's why I said my mentorship group is private. If I should put a tag on it, if I should decide to start monetizing, because not all, I bought a course recently on how to monetize YouTube. There was no support group. You're on your own. And there's no access to the course creator. Once you finish learning the course, you go and figure it out yourself. You cannot reach out to the course creator if you have questions, and there is no support group. So I know what I am giving you for this 10,500. This is a lot of things that you cannot find in other courses. Some people say will even give you access to mentorship group, but that mentorship group, nobody will be answering. You'll be asking questions and nobody will answer you. Nothing. You just be on your own. But that is not the case with this. So I know the gold mine I am digging out for you for you to come and benefit from. This other person said, follow who no road. This was one of my adverts on Facebook, one of my sponsored adverts on Facebook that I ran, and one of my students came under the comment section to drop this for other prospects to see it and to take advantage. You can see how other people are publicizing it for other people to know, not to talk of you that got the private link to come to this class. Don't sleep on this. Went further to say you should follow who's a road. Don't be everybody that they follow who no road, so that you don't get lost, so that you don't get be stranded. The other person said, already started monetizing my knowledge. Thanks, ma'am. This is the same prudent that I played her voice message that is now working with a travel agency and making massive money. So that is to tell you that my students are real people. You can go check out their pages on Facebook, chat them up, and know if what I've been saying is actually real. You will see for yourself that this is no jokes at all. This is also from AGK, one of my students also. He got the course after the training I had on WhatsApp. He got the course, went through it, and came back to the group to testify to other people that this is not scam. Oh, look at this thing has value. Let me read it out. He said, this is one of the best knowledge I've gotten so far this year. Her customer care service is second to none. When you get lost, she responds on time to you. Borrow money and get this knowledge. This is like the second person that is saying you should borrow money and get the knowledge. That is to tell you that it is actually worth it, and your return on investment is going to be massive. You won't even remember that you borrowed money. Like, the kind of money you make back from this, trust me, is a lot. Encourage yourself to get started immediately. Early bird registration will end very soon. I am hammering it now. It ends very, very soon. So if you are still here up to this point and you're interested in joining this course, make the payments immediately and send your proof of payment. These are the bank details again. Pay to any of these bank details and send your proof of payment to the WhatsApp number on your screen with those words, so that I'll grant you immediate access to the course. All right. Don't think that this is a marketing strategy that's, oh, the registration is ending very soon. If you ask my previous student, they're going to tell you that once I say the discount offer is over, there is no going back. So if you're seeing this right now, your time is already ticking. Make your payment immediately, so that you start learning. You get a road and start learning immediately. Because if you keep on procrastinating, maybe the next time you come to pay for it, you realize that the money has gone up. It is no longer going for 7,500 and you have to pay 10,500 naira. So make payment now, so that you don't procrastinate and end up losing this discount offer. Now let's move to the question, because I promised you that I am going to answer some of your questions here before I end the class, before I end the webinar, right? Now you might be asking, I don't have a laptop, can I actually do this? Yes, my dear, you can do it with your phone. I promise you that you can do it with your phone, right? And from the comfort of your home. You don't need to dress up and go to immigration office. As long as you have a mobile phone, that's a mobile phone you're using to watch this webinar, that you're using to listen to me, so long as it connects to the internet, then you are good to go. You can use that same phone to do this 100% from start to finish by yourself, even for abroad applicants. I don't have time to do this myself. Can you assist me get my international passport instead? Sure. If you don't have time, maybe you really do not have time, or you just don't want to do it yourself. You want someone that can actually do it for you, but you need someone that is guaranteed. Then reach out to the person that shared this link. Trust me, you are covered. If I pay now, when am I starting the course? Immediately. Do you hear what I said? Immediately. You're starting immediately. Once you make payments, you're going to be registered and you start learning immediately. I am a very busy person. When will I have time to learn this? I said this before. You can take out, even if you do 9 to 5, when you come back, you're already exhausted, you just want to eat and sleep. You can take some rest. Then middle of the night, maybe around that kind 1 a.m., 2 a.m., you can wake up, you can set your alarm, wake up, read. You can go on your own pace. It doesn't really have to be a must, because I said you can finish it within 24 hours. Then you now force yourself to finish it the same day you bought it. No, you can still go on your own pace, right? And finish when you finish, and then begin the entire process. The best thing is just that it's not hard to learn, and it is even, the videos are short. It's not a 1 hour video or whatever. No, it's just small videos that I intentionally did that way, so that I can be able to assimilate it very, very well. Now, another person says, is this just a course or is there mentorship? Of course, there is 100% in fact, 200% mentorship, because you can see the reviews that are coming from our mentorship group, right? That is to tell that there is mentorship, and you can still have access to me. How long will I have access to this? I think I've answered this, right? You have a lifetime access to it with constant upgrade to the course. Yes. So if there are any other questions you have in your mind, but they're not covered here, send a DM immediately and you will be responded to. Now, these are more benefits of enrolling for the passport with ease right now. Remember, no more procrastination. Register immediately. You get up-to-date information. You save tangible amount of money for yourself. Access to active support group that runs 24 hours, even in the midnight. When you drop a question at midnight, you'll be surprised that someone is awake to answer you. So it is active 247. There is money back guarantee in case you realize that everything I said here is a lie, which I am not a liar. But if at the end of the day you realize that waiting you hear, not be waiting you see, come back for your money. New source of income for you this year. Yes, come on, I'll keep on saying it because I know what my students are getting. The rate at which they become so fast and expert in this, like, it really makes me happy and makes me want to even do more for people. All right. And finally, of course, you have a lifetime asset. So these are some of the benefits you're going to be getting if you start your application, if you enroll right now to the passport with ease course. So that is all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to see you in our beautiful, amazing, mind-blowing community. All right. Bye.